Cute, cuddly and charming. Cats. New Zealand has lots of them. According to a student from the University of Canterbury, New Zealand has the highest ownership of them in the world. Our introverted feline friends are more than just a household pet though. They're considered apex predators.
I absolutely believe that they're predators. They are. I would, before we got our cats, I had cat sit for my neighbors, and across the street, every day for 7 days, I go into their house and have to look for a dead animal of some sort. And I found 3 birds, 5 mice.
Predator-Free NZ claim that domestic cats only bring home 25% of their kills. There is a solution to this: cat containment. And Sabrina practices this method by keeping her 2 cats inside.
For my husband especially, protecting the birds around the area and things like that was incredibly important to him. He didn't want fantails to be dragged into the house.
Research from a student at the University of Canterbury about cat containment in Aotearoa showed around 6% of cat owners take part in cat containment, with 30% being opposed to it. Stephanie Ball is part of that group.
I feel it's really, really cruel to keep a cat contained indoors because it's their natural instinct to want to go out and hunt, because they are a predator species, and so they have the urge to hunt.
Stephanie believes cats don't have as big of an impact on native life as many assume.
Birds die all the time, and I don't think that cats are really making the huge impact the way that the media is portraying them to be.
To see if cat containment was a good option, I went to the Catnap Cafe.
So the cats at Catnap are contained cats. They live in this room for the time that they're here. So we have a few that live here full time with us. So Gizmo here, she's a resident, she lives here full time.
Nate doesn't have an official viewpoint on this. He just wants what's best for the felines.
So cat containment is obviously it's a hot topic. Everyone's got opinions about it as to how they think about it. I think if it's done correctly and it's done with the cat's best interest in mind, then it's a really, really good option.
In Canberra, Australia, cat owners are forced to lock up their furry babies starting July 1st. This is to protect the country's biodiversity. In Aotearoa, similar measures have been asked for recently around adding cats to the Predator-Free 2050 list of pests.
I do believe they should be on the predator-free list for sure.
I don't necessarily think that cats should be part of that list.
I see cats in the same way as I view dogs, which they are pets and therefore can be viewed as more companions rather than as on this list.
There is a possible alternative for all of this. In a small craft room at home, Helen Moore makes cat scrunchies that deters birds away.
So the scrunchie just gives them that flash of colour, so it makes them look again, and that just gives them those few seconds more to react to the cat.
Helen started making them after her bird-loving husband and her nearly got a divorce over her cat bringing birds home.
It won't stop 100% of the kills, but it will cut them down to somewhere between 60 and 80% of the ones they're catching.
With cat scrunchies, we see a prototype that allows people like Stephanie and Sabrina to meet in the middle. But for now, cat containment seems to be the only 100% effective way to keep our native species alive. Daniel Parisi, Meow, True News.